Capricorn. Hello Aquarius. So I just need you to know that there's been a big storm here today, and I'm only able to do my readings now, which is kind of starting to head into sunset. I'm on an island in the Philippines and I'm right on the ocean, and this is when everyone goes for their walk on the beach, all the children. So hopefully the sounds of happy screaming children on the beach will not disturb us. So I'm tuning into Aquarius, the collective, and their other. This is a love reading, and so we would like to see what is going on between Aquarius and their other. And today I'm going to explore first of all, the unifying energies between you and the other, as well as the feelings and intentions between you and the other in the past, the present, and the future. Okay, so let's dive in. So Aquarius and the other. Aquarius and the other. So just give me a moment while I pick the cards. Okay, well, in the present moment, things are looking good, Aquarius. Although the intentions are not quite so. So how I work is I explore the intentions as well as the feelings. The intentions on this side, the feelings on this side, and I often find that the intentions and feelings don't match up. What we intend to do, which is normally through the mind, doesn't necessarily reflect what's going on inside our hearts. What are the unifying energies between Aquarius and their other? What are the unifying energies between Aquarius and their other? Okay. All right, so we have confusion, we have things not being clear, we have curiosity about the connection, and then we have the star card, and the star would indicate that there's this feeling that the other is what you're wishing for, that they feel destined, they feel like a wish come true. There's this feeling with each other, but there's also a lot of confusion at the moment, and with things not being clear, and possibly it's about where you're heading next. So I can see with regards to your feelings, the Lovers card is coming up as a unifying card between the two of you, and that shows me that for both of you, this love, this connection, you both feel it and you both want it. For them, the High Priestess card is coming up, so they're kind of in a state of waiting to see what happens and trusting and allowing. It's similar to the Hangman, but it's more about not quite knowing what's going to come up or what's going to happen, and so they're just allowing the mystery of this connection to unfold. So again, I've got the Star card coming up in the Lenormand cards. I've got the Commitment card coming up as well. I also have the Key, successful hopes and dreams around a commitment. The Bear card talks about this being a powerful connection. It talks about it being an influential and catalyzing connection. So that's all very promising. I can see for you in the past, Aquarius, you felt some kind of burden possibly by this connection. The burden card is coming up. You may have felt that the other person was a little bit hard work. But now in the present moment, what I see in your feelings towards them is the Hierophant card, which talks about your desire to create some kind of stability and security with this person, create almost like a family unit. It's potentially the marriage card as well. Yeah, you know, the Hierophant and the High Priestess is coming up between the two of you. So there's a real sacred, I don't want to say holiness between the two of you, but there's something spiritual in your connection. And then both of you having the Lovers card coming up. So the two cards that, with regards to the connection, talk about letting go and seeing beyond illusion. So because right now I can see for both of you, you're not seeing what's there, okay? You're waiting for the luck to change. I've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out for you with your intentions. So you're intending for better things to come. And with regards to them, their intentions are not entirely realistic. They've got the Seven of Cups card. So perhaps it's aiming for something that's not realistic within the connection, which would explain why between the two of you we have the Four of Cups card coming up, which is not seeing what's there in front of you. But in your feelings, it's something much deeper and much more profound. I do see in the past the intentions between the two of you was not for connection, so to speak. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, which speaks about this union not coming together, not happening. And for them, they were taking some kind of stand, possibly even in a state of defense in their intentions, and you were just watching and remaining detached. You were coming up as the Queen of Swords, which is, it rules Aquarius, it's an air sign, and you were just watching. You were not getting involved in any of the drama, you're not getting sucked into anything, but you did feel like this person was a little bit of a burden, a little bit of hard work. This is in the past. As I explained, they were coming up with defense, or possibly even taking a stand against something. Maybe it's your values or how you see things, and yet they were open to the connection. They were curious about the connection. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which shows that your feelings towards each other are abundant, but there's an element of independence between the two of you. But I do feel, yeah, that's changed a little bit now, especially because both of you are wanting the relationship in the present moment. So let's look to see what's going on in the future. By the way, I do have the Mind card coming up, and this talks about, and you know, Aquarius, you have such profound wisdom and capacity to see a bigger picture. You're such a visionary, but it is so easy for Aquarians to intellectualize their emotions or to be too much in the mind around things that should be felt by the heart. So with the Mind card coming up, it's talking about allowing yourself, because I can see here there's, you know, this is more, I feel this is more about the actual connection and the feelings, but this may have, you know, in the intention there's too much mind over there around what's right, what's wrong, what's coming up, what isn't. And again, the cards are talking about letting go. There's a letting go that's required with this. There's really good cards here in the connection between the two of you. And so is a letting go possible? Is an ability to see beyond the illusion of what it is that you think you need or want, and just allow what is here to be perfect. I just want to get 3 cards to see where this is heading with the Emperor card. Okay, so yeah. Moving away from the loss. Okay. So I feel like there was a period of loss, a period of struggle that you're coming out of, which is, you know, that could apply to anybody, but it's the Five of Cups in reverse as well as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like these periods of loss and struggle, you're coming out of it, or you're needing to come out of it and move away from whatever it was. So in order to return back to a place of contentment and sensuality, and this returning back to this place of contentment will allow you to rise up within this connection, Yeah, because it's been quite an intense transformation that you've been through with regards to this love connection. I've got the Ace of Cards coming up, so I do feel that there is love here. I've also got the King of Wands, which shows a lot of passion and sexuality, and so possibly this person is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries or Leo, and yeah, I see both of you moving away from whatever the struggle and the challenges were towards a happier place. So I've also got the celebration card coming up over here, and it's talking about it's this, the Empress again. It's contentment and pleasure and sensuality and just being comfortable with how things are. And so for you, there's a need to step into a higher place, to rise up, to resurrect, to take responsibility, to become accountable for whatever it is that you have contributed towards within the connection. So 3 cards for how Aquarius can proceed forward. 3 cards for how Aquarius can proceed forward. Yeah, this state of aloneness, I've got the Hermitage, the Hermit card upside down, and it's talking about come out of that now. It's time to enter back into the world, to offer what you have, to connect to abundance, to allow the abundance that's coming your way. And I've got the King of Wands coming up, so this could refer to the other person. Once again, Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. They're offering you something. I've also got the 9 of Cups card here, which talks about happiness. It could also talk about you connecting to your passion and your sexuality again, that fiery, passionate side of you. Maybe not fiery, that's your Aquarius, but that passionate side of you, that flowing side of you. And yeah, so whatever this state of inertia is or hermitage is that you're in right now, it's time to come out, time to enter back into the world with this connection. So I hope that shed some light, and if it was on the mark for you and you're still here watching, I'd like to ask if you can please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to leave your comments and share what you think or feel about the reading. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye for now.